All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Shalom unto you. I'm your brother Shaquat from the Las Vegas Church. Just want to hit these articles real quick, and this is the Motb Tech, video showing you that the things that we've been talking about for this implant is now the technology is catching up with the times that we're in. We're in the time of prophecy. Okay, we've been through the year of Karagma, and I want to just put a few extra thoughts out there with these. Okay, so I'll start off with the scripture, and then hit the articles. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse. Matter of fact, let me start up at 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? And what that's talking about is if you're not assimilated into this society, which this society will be ruled by technology, Big Brother will watch every angle and aspect of your life to make sure that you're compliant with his image. And what his image is a certain way of life, meaning you've drank the Kool-Aid, you've got the tracking device inside you, okay, and you're following the rules. Maybe it's the UBI, basic income. You're not using that for evil, or you're buying drugs or whatever they may, unless it's their pharmaceuticals. It's this thing is really shaping up to be a real way of life, even to the point where you have information out there talking about a lot of the military aren't taking drinking the Kool-Aid. Okay, so they're gonna have to have a draft, and we see that this World War III is now building up as well. So what do you think is gonna happen? So when people go AWOL, they're gonna be able to find these people. There's an Amber Alert. They're gonna be able to find these children. If somebody is older with dementia and wandered off the old folks home or whatever, hey, they're gonna be able to find these people. They're gonna continue to promote it as something good. They're gonna be able to know if you have disease in your body or not. Okay, this is all building up to the point of the image of the beast. Okay, also, as in the movie The Matrix, they showed, and even in the movie Demolition Man, they showed they'll be able to track you and shut down certain things within you. But all of your way of life will be inside this thing. Your social media, if they still allow that in that day, your banking, your medical, credit, okay? All these things will then become to be on one operating system, if you will, okay? I'm going to read on, then I'll grab the articles. It says, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That's everybody, okay? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right? And in this next verse is us. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. Hey, put the pieces together. We're the ones putting the pieces together to show you what this Motb is all about. Okay? Showing you that it has to be this. It can't be these other non-physical, technological, situations of what it should be. All right? You can see that it's not that. They want something carnal to control you carnally. Okay? So, let him that have wisdom count the number of the beast, for the number of man, and his number is 636. Okay, so that being posted there, let me get to this. All right. And we all know the breakdown. Charagma is the word mark there, and Charagma means an incision or an impalement, something that goes into you. So let's go to this. Go to this one first. This is FDA, who been approving things as of late, right? Approves implantable chip to access medical records. Really? You see it? You see? What are the medical records for? Because the medical records now will have access to your DNA, which they're saying nanoparticles, have the ability to read your DNA and could kind of give a sense of information through your DNA. This is what the information's saying out there. Okay? So it says Food and Drug Administration has approved VeriChip, right? An implant radio frequency identification device for patients that would enable doctors to access their medical records. So if you find a John Doe, we can access his medical records and have John Doe. They identify people with dental records as well. This will all be eventually put on this system. I mean, if you're going this far, you might as well do the full system. Okay? It says doctors hope that the use of the device will result in better treatment for patients in emergencies or when patient is unconscious or lacks medical records. Some people have raised fears, however, that it could lead to infringements of patients' privacies. Oh yeah, the chip is the size of a grain of rice and is implanted under local anesthesia. Excuse me. Yeah. Anesthesia. I think I said it right. Beneath the patient's skin in the tricep area of the right arm, where it is invisible to the naked eye. It contains a unique 16-digit identification number. It's your slave number. Okay? That's your number that connects you to the beast. Okay? Because names there's going to be repeat of names, but numbers can pretty much continue to go on. Just continue adding digits. Okay? It says, a handheld scanner passed near the injection site, and there's movies like it, even the 80s version showed it of it's a Schwarzenegger, what's the one where he was on Mars? Total Recall. Okay, in Total Recall, they had him walking through certain buildings and certain scanners and able to read everything that he's doing and what's on his body and on his person. Okay, that facial recognition and all this is going to play right into this, because people are getting different augmentations. Okay, so you can't solely go by that anymore. All right, they even showed some, people changing up what they physically look like in movies. So you can't solely go by that and still know that it's this particular person. All right, reading on, it says displays under the scanner. Yep, it says I read it again. A handheld scanner passed near the injection site activates the chip and displays the number on the scanner. And we've seen people already put magnets on their body and scanning their bodies, and stuff is popping up. Numbers are popping up. It says doctors and other medical staff use the identification number to access the patient's records on a secure database via encrypted internet access. Means it can still be hacked, encrypted or not. You got the right hackers. It says a similar chip has been used for about 15 years to trace lost pets and to identify livestock, cattle, goyim, sheeple. Okay? It says more than 30 million home again chips have been implanted in pets, and 1 million are implanted each year in the United States. The chip's manufacturer, Allied Digital Systems of Delray Beach, Florida, will donate 200 scanners to major trauma centers in the United States so they can scan the people. But the question is, how are they supposed to get all the people chipped with this? Well, guess what? They're going to find their ways to get you to comply. Right now, they're still doing incentives on the initial level, of drinking the Kool-Aid. But eventually it will become a more serious situation of them getting it into you. But I think this is to knock off a lot of population so they don't have to manufacture, 7, 8 billion, 9 billion chips in the world for everybody in the world. Get rid of the undesirables, starting with you Jakes, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the lower class, right? And then boom. They can just get the ones that they want, the 500 million. Okay? Real easy. Okay, all of that's right in line with their New World Order under the Georgia Guidestones plan. Okay, about the depopulation efforts, okay? It just makes sense when you start putting the bigger picture together. I'm going to go from this article to this one. It's on Twitter. The buy chip. Okay, we've added a cool superpower to a new class of convenience microchip implants we're developing. Superpower. Cool superpower. Let's see. Here you go. See it there. You can see it in his hand. It's the injection deal. Okay, so you can see what they're up to. Okay, it's a little bigger than a grain of rice, but they're developing technology where it's smaller and smaller as time goes on. That's why I call it the Motb tech, because it's the technology that these have. They can always make it smaller. They're always finding new ways to make things smaller. You look at the original computer, they were huge, filled up warehouse-sized buildings. Now they're as small as a smartphone in your pocket. Okay, with way more capabilities. All right, so understand these things are on the horizon. They're coming into play now, and the things that we're faced with now are things that are going to lead to how do I say it? They're going to lead to this chip being being implemented, okay, and implanted into people, okay. But they're already getting you used to these injections and these boosters and so on and so forth. All right, so it's going to be nothing to get this, especially to get a job, to join the military. If you got that, then you can join the military. You can join the military, be drafted. I mean, there's so many options and angles to this thing. And what we're supposed to do is to deny it all. Okay? According to the wisdom of the Bible, we deny all this stuff. Okay? But we have to stand and know and warn our people as well. So, that's what this video is for. I don't want to go too deep into those articles, but look, I mean, it's just showing you this. This is just straight up showing you. All right? And pretty much like with the other article, it's showing you what everything's all about. This is just talking about medical records. There's another one that's put under your skin that'll test any virus that comes into your body. Be able to detect any virus. So you see how this is happening. All right, crypto will be on these things eventually. All right, and you can see the tech happening. It don't take long. They just have to have the right situation to be able to put this into play into the people. Okay, and that's all they're waiting for. So, like I was saying, Lord willing, this was edifying. We give all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Arachakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto your late. Until the next one, Shalom.